All right, what's going on, guys? We are back with our Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to be checking out the new LR Majin Vegeta plus Super Saiyan 2 Goku Angel at 55%. This is a very cool character concept. This is a character that I actually really wanted once they introduced the tag characters. This, I think, is going to be very, very fun, very unique. Each side of the character brings its own special, like, something to the team. Right, so I am very interested to try these guys out and see how well they perform. So let's go ahead and let's jump in. We'll try a couple different teams, a couple different events, see how they do. Let's roll.
This is as far as you will go. I will be your opponent. Now, come at me.
Vegeta! We don't have time for this right now!
Fine, you win. Our battle is postponed.
All right, here we go. Majin Vegeta, dude. I am so excited. A new LR Majin Vegeta, a tag character Majin Vegeta. That, I think he's going to be incredibly fun to use. So before we get everything rolling, let's see what we got here. So keep us 3 attack and defense, or attack up by 300%, defense up by 200%, 18% damage reduction and guard. Then this is where it's going to get a little bit interesting. So with 3 or more key spheres, or with 3 or more extreme class allies on the team, key plus 3 with at least 1 key sphere obtained, attack up by 180% and launch additional super, and 180% defense and damage reduction up by 18% when receiving an attack. With 5 or more key spheres or 4 or more extreme class allies, you're going to get key plus 3 with at least 1 key sphere obtained, damage reduction up by another 18% when receiving an attack, and for 1 turn, defense up by 180% when receiving an attack. 7 or more key spheres obtained or 5 or more extreme class allies, you get another key plus 5 with at least 1 key sphere obtained, and damage reduction up by another 18% before attacking. So that slot 1 spot is where he's going to want to live if you're able to get this 7 key or have 5 more extreme class allies. When attacking, he's going to get attack up by 180%. When attacking with 18 or more key, he's going to get another 300% attack and a chance to crit up by 30%. When receiving an attack from an enemy who is hit by his super, he gets another 200% defense. And when there's another Majin Buu Saga category ally attacking in the same turn or starting from the 5th turn, you can do the exchange with Goku. So the biggest things here are going to be he needs key. He needs key or he needs extreme class allies alongside him. The entire team here is going to be extreme class, so we're going to have everything procced anyway without needing all the key, which is very, very good. So he is going to be fully built up in his passive, right? So him having that extra 18% damage reduction before attacking is definitely going to help. All the extra damage reduction that he's getting plus the guard is definitely going to be a big factor here for him as well. I think he can tank some of these supers pretty good. And he does actually have an EX super, so he is a stacker, right? He stacks on his 18 key. If you are able to get the EX super off, he's going to greatly raise his attack and defense on that 18 key. So this is going to cause ultimate damage to the enemy. He's going to greatly raise his attack and defense. It's going to hit everyone. It's an AoE super, and it's going to disable enemy action 1 time within the turn. So you definitely want to try to get those off. It's going to be a 60% chance as long as he has 24 key. So hopefully we can get that off here. Let's go and let's start off. We got a super coming in right away. So we're going to see how he takes the super. Frame 1. Let's go ahead and let's do this with our boys. Let's see it. Majin Vegeta, how do we take it? We've got all the damage reduction we can get. The guard. The only thing we haven't done yet is stack any defense. Okay. And we did get the EX super off, which is very good.
Do not interfere!
Of course, the cord cuts out right at the end of it. Of course it does. But we did get the EX super off, which is great. So we did greatly raise our attack and defense now, which is good. You're gonna want those EX supers with this guy. As hard as I feel like it's gonna end up being, we're gonna need them, right? Because as we kind of go through the fight, he's gonna be stacking. But the more you can stack, right, by getting more and more of those EX supers, the better off he's gonna be. If you're fighting multiple characters, having the AoE attack is gonna be great. And then also being able to stun them for at least, you know, or not stun, but like cancel an enemy action for one turn is going to be very, very good as well. I mean, he took the super, he took it okay, right? 237 is a lot more than I would have liked to see him take it for. But I mean, compared to how like some of these bosses hit, it's actually not bad. All right, so we got the other Majin Vegeta here on the other rotation. I would really like for him to be on the rotation with the other Majin Vegeta. So maybe we do this. I mean, if Boo dies, we'll just revive. It would suck because then Vegeta wouldn't get a chance to do his super. But let's go and let's do this. And let's see if we can survive long enough to get him. Yeah, Boo's gonna die from this. There's no way. Yeah, dude. Okay. Hit the revive. We'll go ahead and get back to the next rotation. All right. Let's see what we can do here. Actually, we could keep Vegeta there in that second slot so we can see how he takes damage. Well, actually, I want to see. Okay, so that is going to be enough ki for him. Sweet. All right. Wanted to make sure of that because we do want to try to get, again, you want to try to get that 24 ki with him just for the simple fact of him getting his EX supers. Now, I think he's going to do very good with ki because the way he's picking up ki in his passive, right? Additional ki +3 with a ki sphere, another additional ki +3, and a ki +5 with 7 or more ki spheres. Like, as you're picking those up, he's going to give himself a lot of ki. So that's definitely going to help out. We'll do that, and then we can grab those. Yeah, because getting that 24 ki off, man, is going to be it's a necessity for him. You're definitely going to need it because you definitely want him getting those EX supers. Now, I do want to see the Goku side. I'm just a little worried about that next rotation on if we'd even survive, to be honest. So the way I might have to resetting. Okay, another EX super. I'm digging the OST as well, man. And would that say 72 million? This guy's 55% level 1 links, dog. Like, he's doing some good work, some good damage here. And we just broke the AoE. So, again, man, very good. He's got the extra defense here against Vegeta since he did super him. So, I don't know, man. I think he's looking pretty good. And we obviously didn't get like all the damage reduction with him because we didn't pick up a bunch of ki spheres. Well, actually we did because we do have all of the extreme class allies. So that also being a part of his passive is great in not needing to have to pick up all those ki spheres to get all his passive stuff off. All right, so we're back here again. So this is what I want to try to do. I think Vegeta's been getting stronger, right? Yeah, with each turn he gets stronger and stronger. So we're going to keep our boy here up front. We're going to swap this guy into Goku. Now, he hasn't had a lot of... This guy hasn't had any chance to attack yet, which is very unfortunate because I do want to see how Goku hits. Actually, you know what? This is what we're going to do. We're going to do this.
Stay back, weakling.
Stay back, weakling.
I'll stop you right here.
Speaking of which, dude, battle motions look incredibly good. Voice lines incredibly good.
Stay back, weakling.
I love it. All right.
Stop you right
So we're going to
here.
put Goku up front here. Let's actually go ahead and check what this boy's doing. So reversible exchange, a key +3, attack and defense up by 250%, damage reduction up by 18%, and chance to dodge up by 40%. With 4 or more key spheres obtained, or when 2 or more superclass allies are on the team, he's going to get key +3 with at least 1 key sphere obtained. 180% attack and launch initial super, and 180% defense, and chance to dodge and damage reduction up by 35% when receiving an attack. With 6 or more key spheres or 3 or more superclass allies on the team, he's going to get guard, key +3 with at least 1 key sphere obtained, attack up by 180% when attacking, and for 1 turn, chance to dodge up by 10% when receiving an attack. With 8 or more key spheres obtained, or with 4 or more superclass allies on the team, he's going to get key +3 with at least 1 key sphere obtained, attack up by 180% with another chance to 30% chance to crit, and all allies getting attack and defense up by 20%, plus additional attack and defense up by 30% for characters who belong to the Majin Buu Saga category. And then when activating his active skill or when attacking with 18 or more key, he's going to get 300% attack and chance to crit up by 30%. So on this team, Goku himself, it might not be performed that great because we're going to need key spheres, right? With Vegeta on the, using Vegeta on the team, he just needs to have the allies is what's helping him out here to get all his key, all the like conditions that he needs. Goku is going to need a lot more key. So unfortunately, I think we're only going to get that first part of his passive, the 4 key spheres for right now, which is not great because then we're not going to have guard. He's not going to have the initial 10% chance to dodge. So we're going to really be hoping that this boy can dodge here. So here's 4 key spheres. He's not getting full key, but he is getting his 18 key. So we will do that. Vegeta, I want you here. And then Deborah. Okay, we did dodge. Good. So 35 million. Not bad. For 55%, not bad. A good start. 25. And I do believe that Goku is actually stacking as well with his 18 key. Yeah, he does. So he does raise attack and defense and raise allies defense by 18%, which is great. And we got the EX super off again with Vegeta. Too good, man. This character is actually really fun. Yeah, and they go together very, very well as well. Nice. Broke the AoE again, man. I love it. Dude, yeah, this character is very fun. Very interesting and very fun to use for sure. I think it's gonna take a little while to get their team build down. You can play with them a little bit to like really activate a lot of their like middle ground passives by making like a certain team, but it's gonna take some playing with. I think getting used to the characters and what they're doing on either side is gonna be something to kind of play around with. But overall, like so far, they seem really good. All right, so here's another turn with these guys. So what I do want to do here is I want to launch the active with Goku because I do want to see this. So his active skill can be activated when there are 3 or more extreme class allies and 3 or more super class allies on the team, or starting from the 4th turn of the start of battle. So the condition's really not bad. Either you have the team symmetrically built out and you can just do it right away, or you just wait till the 4th turn and it's totally fine. This is going to greatly raise attack temporarily, cause ultimate damage to the enemy, and within the turn activated, all attacks will become crits. and change all key spheres to Fizz and Int, which is actually really good for him to be able to get all the key that he does need. So what we will do is go ahead and we got to make sure all that stuff is good. We'll speed up the EX animations and we can go ahead and watch this. So let's go ahead and see it.
Everything I've got!
Let me show you what I'm truly capable of!
$28 million crit. Not bad, right? Not really getting a whole lot of time to stack or any of that stuff, but like that's pretty good. I'll take it. All right, let's go ahead and let's see what are our boys' stats here. So you got that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I want the Majin Vegeta here, so he's gonna get all this key. Goku is gonna get all of his key. So we should be good there, and then we can actually do, we'll just do this just for fun. All right, then we can go ahead and do that with Yakon. EX Super, dude, I'm telling you. They're actually proccing a lot more often than I thought they would with Vegeta. He's getting it basically every time, which is great. Because yeah, it just makes him better and better. And then once you swap over into Goku, after getting a bunch of these EX Supers off, you really build that attack stat up. You can swap over to Goku, use the active at that point, just be like, just crush, dude. Let's see, he's got the extra defense here. He takes a really big hit. I mean, Vegeta is super built up at this point. We don't have the extra 18% damage reduction for before attacking. Yeah, he took a massive hit, but that's okay. Dude, I've seen, I think, enough at the 55% from this guy to just like, he's really good. Like, this team is kind of like, okay. But this character is very impressive. Both sides of it. I do like this character. I think it's going to take a little time to get used to him, to kind of play with him a little bit more and like try him out different teams, do all that. But overall, I think they're going to be very, very fun, especially in like longer events where you can really take the time to stack. You get the EX Supers, you do all that. Like, they're going to be phenomenal. All right, so this will probably be the last turn here. I imagine we're probably just gonna die outright. It is what it is. Let's go ahead, and I think we're gonna see the other Goku do his active just to kind of hit it. We'll watch it one more time, and then I think this might be the last turn, unless we get like really lucky and survive. We'll find out. Let's go ahead and let's watch this one more time.
Truly capable of.
I mean, there we go, man. Another 30 million crit. I think that's, dude, I think he's solid, man, for sure. I think he's very good. We'll go ahead. We'll just grab all this here. We'll do a little bit of healing. I mean, we can grab this with Vegeta. There'll be plenty of key for him. And we are actually going to get a Dokkan attack off if we do survive. So we just need to make sure we dodge. There he does. Goku dodges. There he is. Dude, yeah. This character is very fun, dude. I think they're very, very fun. Again, this is the 55%. So I think as you kind of build up, obviously with like these stacking characters, the more and more like copies of them you can get, obviously, I mean, say with any character, the more copies you get, the closer you get to Rainbow. Obviously, the better they look, the better they perform. But especially with like these stacking style characters, because their stats are going to be so much more inflated, that all that stacking is going to do so much more for the character themselves. So honestly, I'm very impressed with the 55%. I think they're still very good. A couple times they took a couple big hits, but like, dude, yeah, we've been procking that EX Super like crazy. And I'm sure when it actually comes down to mattering, we probably won't, but that's the nature of the beast with the EX Supers here. But overall, man, I am very impressed with this character. I think they're very, very fun. And again, I think in some of those longer events, they're really going to shine. So I've seen all I need of them from 55%. So I think this might be pretty much the end of the video here. We can pretty much cut it after this rotation's over. But yeah, man, incredibly, incredibly fun unit. All right, we actually survived the last turn, which is great. So actually we got Vegeta down quite a bit. So I guess we'll just try to run the rest of this here. Yeah, we can get enough ki with Goku. So we'll do that. And then here, and let's see what these boys can do, man. Let's see if they can finish this fight off here. Dude, another EX Super. I love it. Absolutely love it. I love seeing it. He's doing good work, man. They really are. And the OST is so nice too when it kicks in. All right, 77 million off Goku, man. Again, these are 55% characters. Imagine these guys like rainbowed out. These guys are going to do some crazy work. Yeah, dude, the more and more they stack too. The EX Supers doing the greatly raise. Their 18 ki, they're getting stacks from there anyway. Incredibly powerful. And yeah, dude, Goku dodging, weaving all over the place. Dude, this character is so cool. This character is so much fun, man. I'm loving him so far. Yeah, DeBoer finishing him off. Nice. Yeah, dude, the team won. That's incredible. That's actually really good. Did much better than I thought they would. I will take that all day long. Yeah, dude, this is an incredibly fun unit. I think their team is a little weird. You're gonna have to work with them a little bit, but I think their ability to jump around for like different teams is gonna really help them out here. So, dude, I love this unit. I think they're so much fun. All right, guys, that was our look at the new LR Majin Vegeta plus Super Saiyan 2 Goku Angel at 55%. Just a quick kind of run through with them just to kind of see what they're doing, look at their animations, look how they build up. And honestly, even at 55%, I think this is a very good character. I think in the longer events is where they're going to shine. They want a little bit of time to build up. You get a lot of those EX Supers off with Majin Vegeta, and then you can get Goku out there, and he is just a force, dude. These guys together are so good. And the way you can build their teams around like whichever side you really want to focus on, or you can kind of balance it out, is very fun, very unique. So I do like that as well. Overall, great character, great Saiyan Day pick. And just overall, I'm so glad this guy's here. I'll say that right. I'm so glad that this character is here, man. And I'm going to have so much fun with these guys, playing around with different teams, playing around with different builds, seeing how well they run. And as we start adding in some more of their dupes to them, seeing how much better they perform as we kind of go along that road. But 55% already showing off very, very strong. So if you guys did stick around to this video, I do appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know if you guys have tried out this unit yet. Let me know if you guys were able to summon for him. Let me know your summoning results if you guys did. Were you guys able to pull him? Are you guys using him as a friend unit? I think either way, he's incredible and very fun to run. So if you get a chance to use him, definitely do it. If you didn't pull him, use him as a friend lead, throw him on there, have some fun. Very cool Saiyan Day character and my overall favorite pick. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. Soup!